Hey, Natsu here. Today I'm going to do part 2 of What If Deku Had the Mera no Mi. In the last part, he left for Yardred after killing Frieza, instead of simply hurting him. He has the regeneration granted to him by Parunga. Everyone on Namek got resurrected by basically using the Dragon Ball of Earth to just wish every living and every people that were killed by Frieza's army, basically bringing them back to Earth, as well as everyone else except Goku and Frieza. Afterward, they used the Dragon Balls to make a new planet Namek, then send everyone, revive the people that died, the Z Warriors. After that, on the second time that they used the Dragon Balls again, dynamic Dragon Ball, they just kind of teleported all of the living and dead Namekian to planet Namek. Because let's say there's that, they waited a full year before being able to wish everyone that died on Namek back, every Namekian. Then one of the Namekian recreated the Dragon Balls of Namek, then made the wish of sending everyone, creating a new Namek and sending everyone there. And now we wait the year and a half up until the point of King Cold going to Earth to get revenge for Frieza, since Frieza died. So Frieza's not with him. The Z Warriors still try to get together to have, still get together to try and fight King Cold, as well as the Frieza Force. Trunks arrive and only sees Cold and the army, gets rid of them and thinks that it's weird that Frieza wasn't there. Then he says to everyone that Goku's going to arrive later, then brings them to the place. When Goku arrives, Trunks basically presents himself, talk about going to talk in private, then asks Goku to see Super Saiyan, and when Goku transforms, his hairs are, still yellow, but there's a orange glow around him, as well as being engulfed in a fire, in an aura of fire, basically. That Trunks basically doesn't know what the hell that is, and he asks, which Goku says, Super Saiyan? Isn't it how it's supposed to look? Which Trunks shows his and says, no, it's supposed to look like that. Then he thinks about Frieza and like, wait, Frieza was supposed to be here. Am I in the wrong timeline or something? Because he is the same Trunks as in the anime, the one that came back, so Goku died from the heart virus, every Z Warrior were killed, and as well as Frieza being killed by Goku. But once he gets back to Earth, so he asks Goku where Frieza is, and Goku says, I killed him on Namek? Why? Which Trunk basically just thinks there's a problem. Because if you one thing that is funny, um, Frieza and his father do share the same DNA, but Frieza is a lot stronger than his dad. Since his dad did train to get to the strength he is, while Frieza had never trained a day in his life and was already that strong. So, for Cell, they still get the DNA of King Cold, but not of Frieza, which takes away a big part of its strength. I'm not going to change that much of his strength, but he will be lower in strength. When when Trunks attack Goku to see how strong he is, after asking for a brawl, basically the same thing as in the anime happens. Trunks is no match for Goku. Then he explains to him about the androids, um, that they need to train, blah blah blah. And then he leaves. Um, he also gave Goku the medicine, but he won't need it, since he can basically regenerate from anything as long as he is still alive. And the heart virus enters in being hurt, so he kind of can't get sick anymore. So the heart virus will not even appear. Second thing that happens is that Vegeta saw um, both types of Super Saiyan and is thinking that the reason Goku's looks different is because, well, he thinks that his is basically more on rage, since the way he had unlocked it was basically a massive amount of rage. He's not even thinking of, oh, he has firepower, so it's probably that. So Vegeta goes to train, but he trains a lot harder in this one to get Super Saiyan. He unlocks Super Saiyan faster, but at the same time sees that it's the one that the other guy used, not the one that Goku has. Well, Kakarot for him. And he wants to try and be stronger than Kakarot, and he thinks that his is just another version of it. So he trains for the rest of the time, and basically gets Super Saiyan grade 3. Well, 2 and 3, which 2 is basically an augmentation in power, as well as speed and everything. Super Saiyan grade 3 is a huge amount of strength increase, but you lose half of your speed because of the muscle increase. He unlocks both of those forms and just thinks, yeah, no, the second one won't cut it. Even if I'm that strong, I cannot touch anything in that. Because he is intelligent. And we know he had unlocked it when fighting Cell for well, after coming out of the time chamber. He was using that one, well, the second one to fight Cell, while Trunk used the third one. But both of them were able to use the third version. Just that Vegeta knew that, yeah, no, don't use the third one. You won't even touch your opponent. So during that time, Goku and Gohan trained a lot, which because Goku has a regen, the Zenkai he gets, well, he basically gets Zenkai over the battle constantly, basically, which I'm going to say didn't get taken in his DNA, since he every time that Dr. Jiro was collecting DNA, he wasn't taking it for every time he saw someone. So basically, he took it the first time Goku was there. Um, then he took it the first time he saw Frieza, King Cold, and basically doing it like that. So he didn't take the regen of Goku. He did take the regen of Piccolo and increased it to a insane amount. But like I said, Cell won't be as strong because, well, Frieza isn't in the mix. So when everyone get back together to fight against the androids, well, let's say the battle against Android 20, I think that's the fat one, if it's not 19. Well, the fat the fat one, since the other one is Dr. Gero, basically gets demolished by Goku using his firepower. Since we know that Dr. Gero basically waited for um, Frieza to arrive, took a last bit of DNA, and then literally stopped taking anything and even recording everyone, so he didn't see any training. So he didn't know about well, he knew about the fire capacities of Goku and was sure that it was going to be passed to Cell, which it won't, since it's a Devil Fruit ability. So when he fought against Goku, Android 19 basically just got melted. Then against Dr. Gero this time that happened, he tried to run away. Vegeta just went Super Saiyan and basically just destroyed him. So he does not unleash the androids. When Trunks arrive, he basically tells them that's not the androids. So they decide to go look for the secret base. While that was happening, Cell was already there and absorbing the twins, Android 17 and Android 18. So he went perfect. Remember, that's the one from Trunks' timeline. So he is just as strong for this one, but this one decided to go look for his old self of this world because he decided to think, if I'm here, might as well try to get as much power as possible and try to absorb his past self. Yeah, I know it would never happen normally, but Goku getting a devil fruit would never happen anyway in real life in Dragon Ball. So I can take some measures, which he was perfect before absorbing the small cell. What he got was basically a small power boost and it sent him to, well, actually, it didn't transform him. He basically just added the powers that he didn't have to himself, which basically doesn't mean a lot. Since, except Goku, that was a bit stronger when his DNA was taken, nothing really happens. So, Cell basically has just a bit over the same amount of strength as in the original. But, yeah, this is where the problem for him goes. Everyone arrive, they try to fight him, he basically pummeled them to the ground, and then decides to tell them, I'll leave you 10 days. And in 10 days, I'm going to do a tournament. If you want to come, just just bring everyone you can. If you lose, I destroy the planet. And leaves. So everyone decides to train their ass off. And Goku decides that the first one that needs to go in the time chamber are the weaker persons. So, well, Saiyans need to go first, then other people. So he told Vegeta and Trunks, go in it and do mhm, and do 2 years of training. After that, you are obligated to come out. So they both do the 2 years of training instead of doing 1 year first, then let other go, then do another year. Those two just do the 2 years straight, and Vegeta is the one to unlock grade 4. Since he had already grade 2 and 3, and this and was able to do that, and with Trunks they basically unlocked the capacity to stay in Super Saiyan without taking any energy. At this point they were about the same strength as well, what Goku was when he actually came out of the time chamber with Gohan. Both of them are about that strength, except that Trunk has just a tiny bit lower. After seeing that, Goku and Gohan went in and did, well, 1 year of training. Because I think Goku had already made sometime in it. I'm not sure, but they only do 1 year of training to let other people go after. And when they come out, Goku saw grade 4 and decided to do it also. So while in the time chamber, him and Gohan basically went over how to get Super Saiyan for Gohan. Gohan achieving it about in the same amount of time, then them doing Super Saiyan grade 4. And I'm gonna say this happened a lot faster, so they have about 2 months left. And Goku decided that he wanted to try to go further than that, because at some point he saw Gohan go further. Only for a brief moment, but it was still there. Which means that it could be achieved. So Goku decided to actually try to do it and go further. Both him and Gohan trained constantly, with Goku becoming stronger than Gohan because of his regeneration. So after a while, um, both of them know that Super Saiyan 2 exists. They both of them kind of tapped into it, but aren't able to activate it. Goku doesn't know why it won't. which is just because I want to keep it for later, in fact. But their strength increased a lot. Basically, Perfect Cell is weak. Let's just say that. When they came out, they were both in Super Saiyan Grade 4. Then Piccolo and the humans went for the rest of the days. Um, During the rest of the time, both Trunks and Vegeta asked Deku. Well, for Vegeta, he really didn't want to, but he needed to know. Why is your Super Saiyan different from ours? Which Deku says that he doesn't know. It just is. It's like for his power to become fire. It's just like that. Which Trunks basically says, wait, what? With Vegeta saying, yeah, he can turn into fire and throw it. Why? Which Trunks says, you know I come from the future, yeah, right? My Goku could not do that. As well as, wait. Then he looks at Goku. Did you take the heart medicine? Which Goku said, no. Why? With Trunks saying, you should be dead. Why? Which Goku basically just asked Vegeta to bruise him, which Vegeta basically just put a hole in Goku, since Goku is a lot more powerful, but he wasn't on his guards. And the hole just started to regen slowly but surely, and in like a minute it closed. With Trunks basically just thinking, where the hell did I end up? This isn't the past that I had. Goku, you're way more powerful than what your counterpart was, as well as having those two abilities. I don't even get them. How? How did you get your capacity to control fire? Which he just says, I was training at Genkai and it just kind of appeared to me at some point when I attacked. Which both of them just thinks, yeah, that's suspicious. Then they ask the humans. Let's say the two first that went in were Tian and let's say Krillin. And they asked Yamcha. Yeah, sorry, I tried to remember his name. But yeah, they basically asked Yamcha, what did you train with King Kai? Did you get any kind of abilities? Which he says no, and that he actually asked King Kai about it, but that King Kai said that he just kind of unlocked it at some point. So they wait for the rest of the time, up until the Cell games. When it happens, Vegeta wants to go first. The battle basically happens like what it happens against Goku in the anime, except that compared to Goku, Vegeta is actually trying to kill him, which he gets some Zenkai boost thanks to him regenerating. After a bit, Vegeta gets overpowered since he is hurting Cell a lot, but he basically has the combined regeneration of his perfect cell and the his lava state, since it even in his imperfect form he should have a regeneration, since he is part part Piccolo. So his regeneration is a bit faster, but nothing much. Well, nothing like Goku basically. Since Goku can base as long as he is still alive. Like you could take out his heart as long as there's still enough oxygen to go to his brain for a while. Like for about 15 seconds your brain is still alive. During that time he can basically regrow a certain part of his body and he's going to stay alive after that. So basically if you fight Goku, destroy the head at this point. Act as if he was a zombie, destroy the head. So compared cell that basically can come back from a single cell of his anatomy. After Vegeta being pummeled to the ground, um, Goku tells Gohan to go first, which it basically becomes a one-sided fight where Gohan is on top. Then Cell decides to blow himself up. Instead of in his semi-perfect form, he does it in his perfect form. Goku goes straight to using instant transmission to teleport him to King Kai's planet. This time though, he tells King Kai sorry, turns into flame, Cell explodes. Goku is still alive, he comes back. Cell is still alive, he comes back, and he is extremely more powerful. Then King Kai is angry. Then Cell asks Goku how he survived. And then he decides that, okay, he's fighting against Goku now. Which Goku kind of just goes straight for a punch in the stomach to just try and see if he can damage him at this point. And Goku sees that, yeah, he can damage him, but he's not strong enough to basically kill him for now. So Cell basically starts pummeling him down, not knowing about the regeneration, but Goku knows about it. And normally he doesn't think, but while in the time chamber with Gohan, Gohan told him, if you're able to heal that fast, just let yourself be, if something is stronger than you, let yourself be beaten, you're going to regenerate and get stronger. Just wait for that. Which Goku decided to do. And for the next 15 minutes, all that Cell is doing is telling him you're going to die slowly and painfully, and just sending Ki Blast at him, and not trying to destroy the head. Basically just hitting anywhere in the body, and Goku's always blocking only those that goes for the head. Or vital organs like the hearts. So, yeah, sorry, I was kind of reading for a bit because Gohan told him, just protect your upper torso and head and you should be okay. Since as long as you're alive, you should be able to regen. So he doesn't think of just making sure the head is okay. So he still gets hurt a lot, regenerates from it, and continuously do that. Which When Cell decides that, okay, yeah, now I kill you, Goku basically punches him in the stomach, and this time it works. And Cell basically does the same thing as in the anime with throwing up 18. Then he turns from his super perfect cell to just a perfect cell. And Cell is thinking, what the hell happened? With Goku saying, wow. Then Trunks saying, that's one of the androids. And then Goku decides to just punch him again in the stomach, which he throws up 17. He turns into Imperfect Cell and basically thinks, what the hell do I do now? I'm really not strong enough, and he can just send me back to anywhere else that he wants to. And then Goku says goodbye and just destroy him. And not doesn't go all out and doesn't kill him. He doesn't go all out, but is still way too powerful. And with the fire, it basically just kind of, yeah, he's gone. So 17 and 18 basically wakes up, look around, and they don't even try to attack. Since if Cell was stronger than them, and that they were able to beat him, yeah, we have no chances. Then Trunks goes to kill them. Krillin thinks 18 is cute and asks him to wait. Then the androids say that they don't want to destroy the Earth and just want to be left alone and leaves. So for now, Krillin will not be with 18. He will end up with her, I'm promising you that. Because he decided that he was going to follow her to, well, both of them, to try and see if he could make them allies. In reality, he just thinks that 18 is cute. So, yeah, so they leave. Goku killed Cell. He decides to go gather the Dragon Ball since. Well, no, he decides to go get Dende because the first thing that Piccolo thought was, yeah, I'm going to need to fuse with Kami. Which even Kami was like, yeah, we'll need that. When King Kai asked Goku to heal to revive him with the Dragon Balls, Piccolo says, yeah, that won't happen, then explain that, well, everything about, yeah, we need another Namekian to do that. Goku go gets Dende, he comes back, Dende makes the modification to the Dragon Balls, and yeah. So Goku got a massive Zenkai boost, basically being a lot stronger than Supercell, just in Super Saiyan Grade 4. And yeah, pretty much he didn't die. Nobody died actually. Um, yeah, I wanted to continue it, but basically I'm going to do the 7-year time skip. Goku is going to be there to raise Goten. Gohan continues on his training because Goku is there, and that Gohan saw that, okay, yeah, even if he is strong, there there is people that are stronger, and as well, since Goku is there, he basically kind of forces him to train with him a bit. So Super Saiyan 2 isn't unlocked. Um, Goku is a lot stronger. Vegeta is a lot stronger. Trunks go back to his timeline, basically destroyed the hell out of the androids and Cell in his timeline. Um, so after everything, basically, the wish that were made with the Dragon Balls that then they made were firstly heal everyone that were killed by Cell, because while going for the well, Dr. Giro's lab, he did kill some people. They didn't know about it, but they still wanted to be sure. Then, well, that also um, made King Kai, Gregory, and Bubbles come back to life. They mostly did it for those three. Um, there are two other wishes, but nobody died. So Krillin asks for the bomb thing because after a while, he basically learned from um, well, he followed the androids, asked them about everything, and they told them that even if they wanted to come in society, they have bombs in them. So he asked for that, basically, since Shenron cannot bring them back to being human. So he just asked for the bomb to be removed, which Shenron did, and then there was one wish left that Vegeta basically asked to make to be like Goku, which um, when Shenron looked at it, all he could say was, you want to be like Goku? Are you sure about that?" Which Vegeta said, "Not exactly like him. I want his power, the same power that he has." Which Shenron decides, okay, I'm going to give you what I can give you, and gives him regeneration. Because for some reason he's not able to copy the Devil Fruit capacity. So Vegeta is mad about that, but at least he's thinking, now I have a regen, I can train a lot stronger, well, a lot more, and be perfectly safe doing that. So yeah, after that, basically there's a 7-year time skip, and I'm going to end it here. Hope you liked it. If you did, leave a like. I was asking myself because I want to do a new what if, which would be what if Deku and Todoroki were twins? Like, we don't even hear about Inko or Hisashi. Deku is going to be Izuku Todoroki. So, Shoto Todoroki and Izuku Todoroki would be twins. If you want to see it, tell me in the comment section. If you want to see any other what if that you would like, leave it in the comment section. I'm going to check if I do them. I have a list of what if that people told me about that I want to get at some point. So if you have any idea for what if, or if you like my idea of for my next what if, tell me in the comment section. So yeah, Natsu out.